Hi, I'm Some the Elusive Fangirl, and today I'm here to react to Haikyuu to the Top Season 2, Episode 8. I am starting this reaction just after watching Episode 7, so I won't say too much about my thoughts on the previous episode. If you'd like to hear them, then check out the end of my last episode reaction. Last time we got the backstory and some information on Shinsuke, the Inarizaki captain, which was really cool to see. I loved how they did that and how much they showed his personality and how he works and how he's so effective. We also had the end of the second set, which Inarizaki won, so we're now on to the third set. And at the moment, Karasuno is doing well, but we'll see if that gets shaken up because Karasuno is trying out a new rotation. So we'll see if Inarizaki get used to this rotation and going against these different players, and if they'll start to pull ahead again. This episode, I have a feeling we're either going to get some development with Suki blocking again, or just kind of some rehashing of Suki's blocking style, maybe him growing more determined like how he was when he first got serious about blocking when he did it in the training camp against Bokuto. Or we might get a little bit of Hinata finding someone to go against on the other team. That's what I really want to see, because so far in this match we haven't really had him finding the rival to go against, because nearly every other team he has one person he's focusing against trying to beat, whether it's because they're a good blocker or they're a good spiker and he's trying to do defense. I don't know which one it'll be. I would love to see more of his defense though, and hopefully some more successful receives. Even though the others were successful, I'd like to see him succeed with a full technique. Otherwise, I don't know what else is going to happen, just a continuation of the match. We also had a continuation of Noya being under pressure from Mia especially his serves because of their jump floaters, and Noya's just not very good with his technique at receiving jump serves. So it'll be interesting to see if there's a continuation of that in this episode, maybe a resolution in Noya just getting more comfortable with it, or him regaining his confidence because he's gotten a bit quiet and people have been commenting on it and been trying to lift him up, but it'll be good to see him regain his usual vigour during the match. Otherwise, I don't have much else to say. If you would like updates about my channel, including when I'm going to be uploading, if there are going to be any delays, and also for access to polls about shows that I'm going to do or certain things I'm going to do on the channel, then please follow my Twitter, elusafangirly. But I think that's it otherwise. So let's get to it. Going to do a replay of Kageyama's block. Nice. So hopefully Suki will get a little bit competitive against Kageyama and will up his game in his blocking. Come on, Suki. Show him what you got. Hero. Ooh, who's going to be playing the hero? Is it going to be Suki? Oh, full of holes guy. Yeah. Oh my god. Ina's trying to imitate it. I love how annoyed Suki looks. I can't tell if that's at Rintaro or Hinata. Have the receivers playing a role as well? Yes. Work with the receivers. Oh, just keeping ahead, just about. It's really nice hearing Kuro and Kenma's commentary on the match. Ha. Nice, come on. Ah, yes. The same encouragement that Hinata gives Yamaguchi. Come on. You did your mental practices. I love the cheering squad. Yeah, believe in it before you even do it. It's going to happen. He's so in the zone. Nice, come on. I believe in you. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Yeah, you have to... Darn. Even if you get your serve over, you have to be immediately ready to receive the next attack from the opposite side. You did your serve well, though. It might not be an ace, but you did your serve well. Oh, so it's Kinoshita that's wanting to be a hero. Oh, his shaking mouth. No. Oh, the blurry vision. Stop it. It was a nice serve. Yeah. This might be... Yeah. But even if Kinoshita doesn't really accomplish anything in this match, the fact that he was practicing with Noya and getting him to practice against jump serves or jump floaters is really good, because then he had more experience going against them. He is. Oh, get some Nishinoya background. I'm scared of tricycles. Oh. So what changed? Yeah. Is that the guy? Oh. He's a bit of a player. He's voicing his nerves, which is good. It's not something new to him, which is good. Ooh, is this going to inspire Kinoshita as well? That's cool. Come on, Noya. Come on, Noya. Ah. Oh. Oh my god, they really don't. That's a full-on bike. Oh, nice. Yes. Everyone. Wow, that's 4 receivers ready. Come on, Noya. And if not, Daichi's there to help if you need it. Nice. Nice. Nice verbal encouragement as well. Nice. Gonna point to Kinoshita. Aww. You were his hero. Kakui.
俺今日めっちゃ調子良かったん。ボールが手に収まる感じ、離れる感じ、ええ感 感触でブロックもよく見えた。俺のセットに不満はあった？いや、別に。じゃあなんで嫌いにな
Ooh.
んの？ツム、嫌われとるぞ。で、俺は絶対お前みたいにならんと決めた。人に優しく生きるんや。言うてんねん。おさむ、今日はあかんかったな。俺らみんな下手くせや。せやから練習するんやろ。つっポンコツ。あのセッティングでスパイク決められんポンコツはさっさとポジション上げる。
Oof. I'd forgotten how Atsumu had spoken during the nationals
ああ、一番身に染みてんねやから。
practice. Ooh. Rincho's got his phone out.
ウイイレやるか？やる。
They're still brothers. Brothers fight.
何他人が追いつけへんスピードで突っ走ったって互いが互いに絶対追いついてくる。奴らはきっと競うだけ強くなっていく。
And keep pushing each other forwards.
ツムは頑張っとるからな。
He thinks he deserves it.
自分が頑張ってないとでも言うんちゃうやろな。多分頑張ってるプラスちょっとおかしいやつが呼ばれたんちゃうかなと思う。俺よりちょびっとだけバレーボール愛しとるからな。
He's more passionate. Ooh, he's gonna get it. Oof, that is a low set. That was a good play.
今の素晴らしいセットアップに会場のどのくらいが気づいた？
Yeah.
これがユースのセッターか。
But remember, you've got your own All Japan youth setter.
アンダーは腕2本、オーバーは指10本。
More control.
いっぱいのもんで支えたんねん。セッターやもん。これこそミヤ・アズム。お調子者であったり、時に勝ち気で高圧的でありながら、スパイカーに対して誰より紳士で献身的だ。あんな上げづらいボールに。
Yeah, that was so low, that toss. Or no, the position which he was tossing in. I just want to keep on watching more. So we did get a little bit more with Suki this episode, like I thought. I'm really glad to see that they did show that despite the fact he doesn't seem intimidating, he's got the strategy and therefore he is still an effective blocker because he is working with his team. It's really nice to see him also acknowledging the fact that he is part of a team. He's not thinking about just himself. He's thinking about the fact that it is the 6 of them versus the spiker, which is really nice to see acknowledged. And this episode, we got an expansion on the Mia twins, which was really cool to see, and more of their competitive nature, and got to see them from an outside point of view, not just Osamu's view on Atsumu. Like, that was really nice to see the fact that they were the two of them viewing each other. And the fact that despite the fact they are twins, they both have their own strengths, and the fact that Atsumu is slightly more passionate for volleyball than Osamu. But again, it was just really nice to see more in depth about the opposition. It was also really cool to see about Noya and to hear that when he was little, he actually used to be a pretty big scaredy cat of lots of different things, but his granddad just was quite strict, or was quite stubborn in being really supportive. I don't know how to put it, but like he was just always pushing Noya to just keep going despite his fears, just to push through them. So that's really cool to see, and for Noya to finally get like a really good receive on one of the jump floaters was just great. And the fact that even though Kinoshita didn't get his moment when he was serving, the fact that his voice managed to reach Noya when he was still a little bit shaky and like unable to move like he wanted to, the fact he managed to reach him and get him to move forward when he needed to move was really great. And the moment when Noya pointed at him and like cheered was so good. I love that. I'm really, really excited to see what's going to happen next episode. I feel like we'll get a bit of focus on Kageyama, especially after Atsumu said the fact that he was saying, I'm also really glad to be here. Kageyama's going to push himself even more in this match. I'm just really excited. Maybe he'll be trying out things which before he wasn't thinking of doing because it's quite hard for the spikers. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be trying out new techniques or just pushing himself more with the way he tosses. I don't know, but I'm really excited to see how he's going to push himself even further. I don't think I have much else to say, just Haikyuu once again showing that not only are they really good with animating the volleyball and making you super hyped about the sport, but their storytelling, the creators are super good at telling characters' backstories and showing you more of their characters. Like, we had two different backstories this episode. We had Noya and we had the Mia twins. But it didn't feel like boring or at all repetitive. They managed to get completely different backstories while still making them very believable. They're not anything outrageous, but they are very unique to each character, which is just great to see. It just gives the entire show more depth when they feel like real characters with real backstory and history and families behind them and motivations. It really fleshes out the story. But Haikyuu manages to do it without the kind of, not filler episodes, but episodes dedicated just to one person and their home life and stuff like that. Because normally in animes we get looks at home life or just slice of life episodes, and we kind of had that, I suppose, in the training arcs, but it is still very much focused on volleyball and the players' mentality or training for matches. It's not really focused on their home life. We only get to see that every so often in certain episodes where they have a little bit of focus, like just before they came to the Nationals, they had the New Year's celebration at the shrine and things like that. But Haikyuu manages to fit all of this backstory telling into a game, but not make it feel like it does take you out because they are taking you out of the game to show you this backstory, but it doesn't feel really sudden or annoying. Like, it's not like I'm like, oh damn it, I just want to watch more of the match. Like, I'm actually invested to see more of these characters, which is just really cool. The fact that they managed to balance the fact that you do want to see the match because it's fantastic to watch the sport, but you also just want to know more about these characters because they seem so interesting. So you just want to keep absorbing more of their backstory. So yeah, just another fantastic episode from Haikyuu. I'm really excited for next week's episode and to see what happens and to see if Kageyama's going to pull off something new or just grow even more determined. I don't know, I'm very excited. Hopefully I will see you all next week for that reaction. Bye bye.